Now here in this video we study properties of open sets. Theorem. Let XD be a metric space. Let XD be a metric space. Be a metric space. Metric space. The finite the finite intersection of open set is open. The finite intersection the finite intersection of open sets is open. See here, see this theorem. Let XD be a metric space. The finite intersection of open set is open. Means in any metric space XD, the finite the intersection of finite number of open set is an open set. Let us prove this. Prove. See here, let XD be a metric space. Metric space. Let G1, G2, like this Gn be n open sets. Pn open sets. Then we prove that G1 intersection G2 intersection like this Gn, G is equal to G is an open set in XD. Is an open set in XD. Now see here, suppose a XD is a metric space, and in that metric space suppose G1, G2, Gn all are open set. Then we prove that G1 intersection G2 intersection dash Gn G is an open set in XD. Let X belong to G is equal to G1 intersection G2 intersection Gn. In order to prove that G is an open set for any X belong to G, we prove that there exists R greater than 0, so that the open ball centered at X and radius R is subset of G. See here G is the set of intersection of all the set G1, G2, Gn, and all these sets, that is the G1, G2, Gn are open set, and their intersection means the set of common points of G1, G2, Gn. We know what is the A intersection B. A intersection B is the set of X belong to A intersection B is the set of the common elements that occur in A and B. So in order to prove that G is an open set, let X belong to G be any arbitrary point. Be any arbitrary point. Therefore, X belong to G1, X belong to G2, X belong to Gn. Since X belong to G1 intersection G2 intersection Gn, X belong to G1, X belong to G2, X belong to Gn. Therefore, there exists R1, R2, Rn greater than 0 such that open ball centered at X and radius R1 is subset of G1. Open ball centered at X and radius R2 is subset of G2. Like this, open ball centered at X and radius Rn is subset of Gn. Now see here, X belong to G. G means G1 intersection G2 intersection Gn. Be any arbitrary point. Now therefore X belong to G1 as well as X belong to G2. I mean like this, X belong to Gn. And since G1, G2, Gn all are open set, there exists R1, R2, Rn greater than 0, so that the ball X R1 is subset of G1, ball X R2 is subset of G2, ball X Rn is subset of Gn, like this. Let 0 is less than R is less than or equal to minimum of the set R1, R2, Rn. Let 0 is less than R is less than or equal to minimum of the set R1, R2, Rn. Therefore, now ball XR is subset or equal to ball XR1. See here, if we consider ball centered at X and radius R and ball centered at X and radius R1, now see here their centers X are same and R is less than or equal to R1, therefore ball XR is subset of ball X R1. Since R is less than or equal to R1. Similarly, ball XR is subset of ball XR2. Like this, ball XRN, ball XR is subset of ball XRN. Therefore, here and ball XR1 is subset of G1 since G1 is an open set. Therefore ball XR is subset of G1. Ball XR is subset of G2 because ball XR2 is subset of G2. And ball XR is subset of ball XRN is subset of Gn. Let therefore ball XR belong to G1, belong to G2, belong to Gn. Therefore ball XR belong to G is equal to G1 intersection G2, like this intersection Gn. Therefore for any, since X belong to G is an arbitrary, thus for any X belong to G is equal to G1 intersection G2, like this intersection Gn, there exist r greater than 0 such that ball xr is subset of G, ball xr is subset of G, therefore by definition G is an open set, therefore G is an open set in XD, and this proves the theorem. See here, therefore if G1, G2, Gn are all finite open sets, then their intersection G is equal to G1 intersection G2 intersection Gn is open. Now here is a remark. See here, it is necessary that G1, G2, Gn only finite intersection of open set is open set, but we give an example to show that uh, any arbitrary intersection of open set need not be an open set. Here we give here any any arbitrary intersection of open sets need not be an open set, any arbitrary intersection of open set need not be an open set. Later Gn is equal to 1 minus 1 by n and 1 plus 1 by n. Now see here, Gn is equal to 1 minus 1 by n comma 1 plus 1 by n is an open set. It is open ball, therefore it is an open set for all n belong to n. Now claim intersection of Gn as n goes from 1 to infinity is equal to singleton set 1. See here consider a family of sets Gn is equal to open interval 1 minus 1 by n comma 1 plus 1 by n. Then claim intersection of Gn, n goes from 1 to infinity is the singleton set 1. See here, intersection of Gn, n goes from 1 to infinity is equal to 1, but 1 is not open set in R, Ru. Actually consider here Ru in Ru, the set of real number with absolute value matrix, the set of real numbers with the absolute value matrix. Consider the family of sets Gn. Gn is equal to open interval 1 minus 1 by n comma 1 plus 1 by n for all n belong to n. Then intersection of Gn, n goes from 1 to infinity is equal to singleton set 1, but 1 is not open set in Ru. 1 is not an open set in Ru. It is a closed set. Therefore, any arbitrary intersection of open set is not open set. So this theorem illustrates this fact. Therefore, any arbitrary intersection of open sets open sets, need not be an open set, need not be an open set, open set. Here consider another example. Here let us consider another example. Let us consider another situation. Another example. The example. Let a an is equal to an is equal to minus n to n. Open interval minus n to n. An is equal to open interval minus n to n for all n belong to n. Therefore, the set A1 is equal to open interval minus 1 to 1. The set A2 open interval minus 2 to 2. Set E3, then intersection of Gn. N goes from 1 to infinity is equal to minus 1 to 1. Because minus 1 to 1 open interval minus 1 to 1 is subset of all n belong to an, that is the open interval minus 1 to 1 is subset of minus 1 to 1, it is subset of minus 2 to 2, it is subset of minus 3 to 3. Therefore for all n belong to n, minus a 1 to 1 is subset of an. Therefore intersection of gn, n goes from 1 to infinity is equal to minus 1 to 1. And in here intersection of gn, n goes from 1 to infinity is an open set, is an open set. Therefore intersection of only finite intersection of open set is open. This happens always. Pan. Now here is another theorem. Here is another theorem. Let a XD be a metric space. Let a XD be a metric space. Metric space. XD be a metric space. Let a G is subset of X. Then G is open if and only if G is open if and only if G is union of open balls. If G is union of open balls. Union of open balls. Now see here, prove. See here, let XD be a metric space. Let G subset of X. Then G is open if and only if G is union of open balls. Now see here, prove. Suppose G is union. G is a union of open balls. G is union of open balls, and we know that every open ball is an open set. Every open ball is an open set. Union of open balls is an open. Every open ball is an open set. The union A and union or union of open balls. Of every open ball is an open set. Therefore, union of open balls is an open set. And open sets. Now see here the statement of the theorem. Let XD be a metric space and G is subset of X. Then G is open in XD if and only if G is union of open balls. Now here we are proving this. Suppose G is union of open balls and we know that every open ball is an open set and union any arbitrary union of open set is an open set. Therefore, union of open ball is an open set. Therefore, union of open balls of open balls is an open set. Now see here, conversely, let G be an open set. G be an open set. We prove that it is the union of open balls. Let X belong to G be any arbitrary element. Since G is open, there exists R suffix X greater than 0 such that ball XRX is subset of G. See here conversely let G be as open set. We prove that G is union of open ball. Let X belong to G be any arbitrary element. See G is open, there exists R suffix X greater than 0 so that ball centered at X and radius Rx is subset of G. Claim G is equal to union of ball XRX so that X belong to G. G is equal to union of open ball centered at X and radius Rx so that X belong to G. Let X belong to G. Therefore, there exists Rx greater than 0 so that ball XRX is subset of G. Therefore, now we prove that G is equal to union of ball XRX X belong to G. Now in order to prove that, see here, in order to prove that G is equal to union of ball XRX X belong to G, we have to prove these two sets are equal. In order to prove that two sets are identical, we prove that one is a subset of other and other is subset of first. First is subset of second and second is subset of first. Now here we have to prove G is equal to union of ball XRX is belong to G. So let X belong to G be any arbitrary. We prove that G is subset of union of ball X R X belong to G. Therefore, since since G is open, there is Rx greater than 0. Ball X Rx is subset of G, and X belong to ball X Rx. Therefore, X belong to union of ball X Rx, so that X belong to G. Therefore, G is subset of union of ball X Rx. X belong to G. Now let X belong to union of ball X Rx, so that X belong to G. Let X belong to union of ball X Rx, so that X belong to G. Therefore, now therefore union of ball X Rx as X belong to G is subset of G. Therefore, G is equal to union of ball X Rx. X belong to G.